Okay, so my name is Mike Hamilton from Trade the Easy Way, and I'm just going to go through what I'm seeing in these charts so we can prep for this week. And it's a short week, so we are punching through this resistance. So we fired up into this is the S&Ps, by the way, fired up into this resistance zone on the Tuesday on that CPI data, inflation data, and we're just continuing potentially getting another leg up. So we've broken out of this nice little pattern here, which is a very powerful pattern. So you can see we had one, two, three touches down here. We broke underneath it, immediately broke back up, and then we busted out through this channel. And so if we can break through that 4,600, then we can go back to 4,800 up at the highs. All right, so all pullbacks are to be bought at the moment until further notice, until we see any significant declines. Same could be said of the S&P, the Dow. It's very same situation with the Dow, obviously. They generally they are generally companions, and the Nasdaq is let me have a look. That is breaking 23 this year's highs as we speak. So decent markets, not to be shorted. The gold is powering up as well. I say powering up. It's shot up off of this dip to 1812. This pullback here today at 1767 has got bought. This looks as if it's got another leg in it as well. So forget that gap down there. This at the moment, this looks as if this can still go. All right, silver. Silver looks good. Next stop for silver is 25. If this low holds, need a convincing close either today or tomorrow to lift that one up. Staying on the theme of commodities, let's look at get an update on the wheat. Wow. Okay, let me take all this off because this is just not holding. Right, let me update this completely. Wow. The fundamentals for the grains have been very bearish, which is borne out by what is seeing on the technicals. You can see how important this 573 is, $5.73, but we appear to be heading at least absolute minimum down to 550. So unless that turns around soon, I need to bury that and get rid of it, because that is not working out. So we had a good period here where we lifted up and looked happy, but then we rejected 615 and down we come. So let's just clean this up. So I'll leave this chart clean. In fact, I'm going to take that off as well. So I mean, if we turn around and close above 6, wow, then I'm in. But in the meantime, be very, very careful. Right, let's look in the meantime. So we'll get an update on copper. Yeah, there we go. So that's what copper is. Some people call it the new oil. So we have a very nice bottoming pattern down off of that 78, and here we are. Look as if we can get punched through 85. Orange juice, let's get an update on that because that's gone crazy this year. Look at that. You get a substantial pullback to 34.5, and here we are breaking new, testing new, or making new highs. That's why You don't want to try and find a top in that one. Right, and just go through a few stocks. So an update on Barclays is picking up. I like this I bought this QQ today, Quintech. Got to stop underneath this £3 mark. It's not could have jumped the gun a bit. The intra-week charts look good. The end of the day one does not. However, I will personally, I'm not using leverage on this, so I will, in examples like this, take a little bit of heat. But my stop's underneath that £3 mark. But on the face of it, it looks like we could come and see that £3. Handsome volume on Friday, but we've made a new low in this recent price action. BT has burst up and at the moment holding. If we close underneath 115 anytime soon, then be very careful because that could drop further. And even Pfizer is okay. Pfizer had a good buy signal on the 15th, and we're holding that price range. So as long as we don't start breaking on the 28.5, I think that is good to go. Right, update on the miners. Pan-African holding that range. Centamin holding recent highs. And Griffin, yuck, disgusting. Don't know what's gone wrong with that. And if we look at let's look at a couple of the other healthcares, and I'm going to leave it there. GSK holding this recent price, this move off, so that looks good. Let's look at my Medtronic. Yeah, so a nice push off of 70 here. Any dip into 73 is viable. All right, thanks very much. So on the markets are very buoyant, very bullish at the moment. Let's see if we can hold that as we get into Thanksgiving. So Thursday is Thanksgiving, so the second half of the week's going to be potentially very quiet. It normally is. And then we'll see what happens at the end of the week and into next week. Thanks. Bye. Hi, Patrick. Listen, I've just done a short review here, so I'll send you the video. It's very quiet. Not quite sure where it really is today, but yeah. So I'll finish up there and send you the link. Unless you've got any questions, just have a look where. I don't know if you are in the copper, because that is doing very well. Wheat is still not doing it, but the copper is doing it. Yeah, copper's had a great move off of this. Just watch for this pattern here. A series of higher lows. Decent move on the 13th. And here we are, keep pushing higher. All right, okay. So I'll send you the link, Patrick. All right, see you. Bye.